Hello everybody, Charlie Cummins here. Now what I'm going to be talking about on this is if I had a penny for every time the wrong kind of material was brought to a job and had to be taken back to the block plant, I'd be loaning Leon Musk enough money so he could get to the moon or Mars, wherever he's trying to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how you order block. Now what we got here, this is what we call a 12-inch block. As you can see, it's 12 inches. Okay. Here's an 8-inch block. Alright. Here's a 1/2 8. Okay. Right here is a 4-inch block. I'm going to put them back up here so we can kind of talk about them a little bit. Now you always go by the width, the height, and the length. That's too hard to remember. W, H, L. I couldn't remember. I was working with this old bricklayer and he said, hey, the way you remember that is, you can remember this. Women have legs, okay? Women have legs. So what that is the width, okay, the height, okay, the length, legs, okay, got that? Women have legs. So if you're ordering a 12-inch block, then you're going to say the width, 12 inches, okay? The height, 8 inches. The length, 16 inches. Okay? Women have legs. If you're ordering an 8-inch block, you're going to say the width, always width. Women, 8 inches. The height, 8 inches. And the length, 16 inches. Now, the 8-inch block, this is kind of, an 8-inch block is the most common block that you're going to be laying. Okay, they also make a 6-inch block. I don't have one here. But a 6-inch block would be the width. Okay, women, 6 inches. When you order a block, you'd say 6 by 8 by 16. And this is a half block. Okay. But a half could be anything. I mean, that's why you always have to say women have legs. The width when you're ordering a block, okay? Because the counter people and everything else, it gets all screwed up, okay? This is 8 inches wide, 8 inches high, and 8 inches long. So if you're ordering halves, you don't say give me a 1/2 8 or give me a 1/2 12 or give me a 1/2 6. You say, give me an 8 8 8, okay? Now this is a 4-inch block, okay? So the width, the women, width is 4 inches, the height is 8 inches, the length is 6 inches, 16 inches, okay? If you can remember that, like I said, it's going to save you a lot of aggravation. Because before I started contracting, I was working with guys and we'd go out on a job, they'd bring the wrong kind of block out. We have to go home. There's disheartening. It's all because they didn't know women have legs. Now, nationwide, maybe worldwide, they have a system of ordering, when you order material, if you're a contractor, if you're a foreman or whatever. Just remember, women have legs. So there again, we go. You got the width. Okay? You got the width. Always say that first. You got the height. Have. Women have the height. They're 8 inches high. They make blocks that are 4 inches high. You can't just call them, give me a bunch of half highs, give me a truckload of 8-inch half highs. Guarantee it's going to get screwed up. Okay? So the height and the length. So as long as you remember that and you order the block accordingly. But like I said, I had a hard time remembering height, width, length, until that old timer told me. Too hard to remember, son. But you can remember women have legs, can't you? Well, I never forgot that. So anytime you order block, just remember women, that's the width of the block, the thickness of it. Have, that's the height. Legs, which is the length. Okay? There's a half. Okay? They also make a 3/4. Anyway, in fact, a half 12 is also a 3/4 8. Think about that. Well, that concludes this short video. Remember, we got a home study course going. You can take a whole lot of the course in the comfort of your own home. And when you get to where you can do what I want you to be able to do, you come out here to Phoenix for a couple of weeks. Of course, if you can afford the time and everything else and come here for just only 6 to 10 weeks and take the Master Mason course, it's going to take you between 250 and 300 hours. You move at your own pace to finish the course, the Master Mason course. And when you can do that, you can lay 150 brick in 1 hour or less, modular brick. You can lay 50 block in 1 hour or less. You can build all your corners out of brick and block using the level. And the final deal is you can build a 2-foot square brick chimney or pier and lay 100 brick in 2 hours or less. Build that same size pier or chimney out of block and lay 24 block in 1 hour or less. All of that work is jointed, brushed off, and rejointed. When you can do that, you're going to be better than 50 or 60% of all the brick or block layers who's been laying brick and block for 5 years or more, okay? Because this country is full of block layers who cannot lay brick good enough to hold the job down. It's full of bricklayers who cannot or will not lay block good enough to hold the job down, okay? Just the way it is. Stone masons can't lay brick or block. It's a mess out there, okay? Not to mention, if you got a crew of 6 or 7 bricklayers, if you got 2 of them that you trust to build all your corners, you've got a crackerjack crew, buddy. Crackerjack crew. If you want to be a contractor, if you're already a mason, you want to be a contractor, go to that website. Call me. That's my phone number. Text me or call me. You know, we can do it the old-fashioned way, talk on the phone. And there's my email address. So get in touch with me. We're here to help you. If nothing else, I hope you learn now the right way to order block. Okay? Just remember, women have legs. Thank you and goodbye.